it's not a black show anymore.
That's
let's just can we
stop beating around?
Yeah, can we just be honest? It's not a black show anymore.
Yeah, Pop The Ballon and Find Love on Netflix is not black.
It's not a black show.
It's inclusive.
And folks, I watched the first 15 minutes of episode 1 and I was like, I can't. All right. And now for one of my favorite segments of the show, it's time for the Random Love Show Report with Ayati. Ayati, take it away.
What up, folks? It's your boy Ayati back again with another love report. This was a good one. I think it was a good one. I'm gonna keep it to one show this time. I'm not gonna try to go all over the place. I told y'all I'm gonna come back with the conclusion of
Could Have Been Love.
Could Have Been Love, but it's like it's been so far removed at this point.
It's like
I'm just like,
does it matter? It's
he done moved on. Shit, he done already back to the Could Have Been record shit. That shit good, low key. So I'm like, it's no longer in the records. He doing other shit. So we gonna do other shit. so with that said, we're gonna go back to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. What I'm gonna talk about is episode 52 for the YouTube version, and it'll be episode 3 of the Netflix version.
Okay, so I have before you get into the specifics, I need your take on the Netflix version versus the original version on YouTube. I need the tell me how you feeling, bro.
All right, so like it's like the analogy I can use, like, okay, let's say you go to vacation somewhere, right? And you looking at the vendors and shit, and like they trying to sell you like a Nike shirt, but like the logo is like weird and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a counterfeit.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit is fake. Like it just don't feel right.
Yeah, it's not authentic.
Especially if you've been watching her show. She got 52 episodes that if you've been following this shit. As soon as you watch the Netflix one, you go, you get this cringe feel. It just feels weird. You're like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Why aren't y'all butchering? I thought y'all literally just gonna take the YouTube shit, put it up here with better production. No, y'all trying to make something else, and it's like, it just comes off funky. But I can't just dog it because my boy Chinadu is on that shit. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch this shit now. My homie Chinadu is on there. He one of the dudes in the back. He like the one be interviewing motherfuckers, and they either get they don't even call him a match. They call it a lock. This shit is weird language and shit. I don't even get that shit.
That's yeah. Anyway, continue.
So yeah, I personally don't like it, but now I'm loyal to my homies and shit. I'm gonna watch this shit. Cause Chinadu there. If y'all don't know Chinadu Inaka, comedian from LA, funny as fuck, known from college, Santa Barbara, same frat and everything too. So it's like he a funny dude.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see him up here getting that check, I'm like, oh well, bet. I'm like, go Chinadu. So I'm gonna watch this shit because of that, off the strength of my boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, fuck, it's like work.
Yeah.
That shit, the format. I love the host because she's cool.
Yeah, she is cool.
She from
LA.
Yeah, she from LA too, and she from the other show. What is it?
Insecure. She's on Insecure.
So it's like that, but I'm like, fuck. It just feels so weird. I can't explain it.
I mean, to me, it's not a black show anymore.
Let's just
can we just
beating around?
Yeah, can we just be honest? It's not a black show anymore.
Yeah, Pop The Ballon and Find Love on Netflix is not black.
It's not a black show.
It's inclusive.
And folks, I watched the first 15 minutes of episode 1 and I was like, I can't. I can't.
They using reality show people. That's what's fucking it up too. They not using real people. So They sprinkling these like reality show people in here. I guess maybe that's to draw more people in. But you didn't have to do that. The shit was already like working. So I don't know if it's a copyright issue or something, or they just didn't want. They wanted it to be separate from what they doing because they still got their show going, which makes sense. And I'm like, I give mad love to Arlette and him because I'm just like, yo, y'all getting the bag.
Get the bag.
I see executive producing on it, so she getting the
not
credit.
Mad at it, but I wonder how much say so they had in the creative process of actually putting this version of the show together.
And first and foremost, they shouldn't have had that shit live. I think that live shit is what's fucking it up because you got a lot of pressure when you're doing some shit live.
That's fair.
I get it. You want people to tune in like it's a TV show so you can get better ratings, but I think it also fucks up the quality because if it's not right.
You can't edit that shit.
You can't edit that shit. You got to take it as is. And like, let's be real. Fucking Pop the Balloon on YouTube, that motherfucker's edited. like I don't feel like they cutting much shit.
Nope.
I think
they pretty much taking that raw footage.
Throwing that shit right up there. It might have been live. It might have just said it was live. But I'm like, for the Netflix, whatever y'all doing, y'all ain't got no skin in the game. This is some new shit to y'all.
Mm-hmm. And this is something that like, oh, if it doesn't go well, we'll just get rid of it. We just throw it away.
It's making it feel not serious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is not cool. Because to me, yeah, it's a YouTube show, but I feel like they actually care about this shit. This is their baby. So they making this shit, they try to make it as high as quality as they can with the tools they got.
Right.
If BM and Arlette had Netflix money already, this shit would be already up here. Yeah. So the fact that they doing that type of quality work with no budget and you motherfuckers got millions and y'all throwing this shit out here, I'm mad at the motherfucker.
Yeah. Except
for the fact you got my boy Chinna doing that shit. So yeah, keep that going.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. All right, go ahead and get into the real show. Yeah, the real Pop the Balloon and Find Love show.
Now I got stats, you know, I got numbers and shit.
He said I got numbers, analytics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Pop the Balloon episode 52 off the YouTube one. It was a 3 for 5. So we had a
60%. That's not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not bad.
Pretty solid. But for me, this is a classic Pop the Balloon episode. So if you haven't watched one, go watch episode 52.
Okay.
It's enough to like, oh, this is what got
this is the essence of the show.
Yes, because it's like it's viral moments in this motherfucker. Just like it's just shit that's funny as fuck. So I'm gonna give you this highlight. Admitting to being a soft cheater on national TV is just wild. It's just wild work.
What does that even mean?
My man said
that feels like cheating is a black and white thing, bro. Like either you did or you didn't. So how you a soft?
They said, they asked you, what's your deal breakers? She said, cheaters. One of the ladies asked, have you cheated and why? So my man was like, yeah, I cheated. You know what I'm saying? I cheat. I'm not gonna lie. You sit on my nerves, I'm gonna cheat on your ass. It was funny as fuck. This is the exact same way Arlette responded. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna cheat. She like, what? So you cheated? Like, yeah, I kind of. Like all the time? No, like a 80%. I was like,
80%. My man, that's 4 out of 5.
Funny as fuck. And you could just, this is in the beginning. This is the beginning of the episode. This is the first person come out. So this motherfucker, you know what he said.
Set the tone.
He set the tone. This motherfucker was wild. So then another dude, like, I didn't like his response. So I think he was sassy in my mind. You know, I like to use that word, sassy. So one of the dudes, when she asked, because her question was, have you cheated and why? No matter what the answer is, like this yes or no, why? She just want to know what's your reason.
So was Arlette asking this or one of the contestants?
One of the contestants.
Okay,
this is her question.
Got it.
So this motherfucker just said no. And then Arlette was like, okay, the other part of the question is why? And he just got mad. Like, what you mean why?
Well, I don't know.
Why haven't you cheated? Like, in my mind, it makes perfect sense why somebody ask that question. Because this is how my theory goes when it comes to, like, relationships and shit.
Okay.
Just because a motherfucker haven't cheated does not mean they faithful. You might just have an ugly motherfucker that nobody wants.
It also means that it doesn't mean that you're not capable either, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's not evidence of lack. The lack of evidence does not be a positive anything.
That's fair.
You need some evidence. Test and trial. Does he have access to women? Is he just, you might be the only motherfucker who wants this motherfucker. I think that's what her question really meant by why. Like, if you have cheated, I still want to know why. What's your reason? Because it probably wasn't an automatic deal breaker for you. Mm-hmm. If you say like, yeah, I cheated, but you could probably give her a good reason. She probably like, all right, I'll give you a shot. I don't had no reason why he was cheating. He just said, I'm out here cheating. He just said, I'm a cheater. Like, that shit was funny as fuck. But the other guy was in good graces. She liked him, but he gonna pop his own shit because she just asked why. Well, I'm just not a cheater. You shouldn't care. I'm like, why are you getting so damn defensive?
Yeah, that's
what the fuck? So now I'm thinking you are a cheater. The fuck? Just answer the question. Because you might be ugly and nobody wants your ass. That's probably why you haven't cheated. The fuck? Like, you probably got a weird ass personality. Girl, but you like, ooh, you know, like. So, moving on from that, I didn't want to stop right there. But yeah, like I said, it's a really good episode. What was another one I had to say? Oh yeah, Arlette. She got your back. So later on in the episode, homeboy that said that cheating shit early in the game, he saw something he liked. He was like, oh shit. He was on it tough, not popping the balloon or nothing. He was one of the final contestants.
Okay.
So Arlette get to him is like, ain't it something you want to say? He was like, no. She was like, you sure it's nothing you want to say? So the contestant, the girl's like, wait, what? Is this something I need to know? She's
Yeah.
like, I think it's something you need to know.
This is the dude that say he cheat 80% of the time.
Yes, and she was like, he was like, okay, so I cheated a little bit. She was like, what? You a cheater? She's like, I thought you might need to know this before you make your decisions. This is some good information before you make a decision between these two people. He was like, come on, Arlen, why you gonna do me like that? He's like, that was in the past. You don't need to bring that up. That was a whole other round. She was like, that ain't relevant now, girl. I was like, yes, it is. Like, he was like, you ain't gotta say, so you a cheat? He was like, no, you ain't gotta worry about that. That shit was funny. I was thinking like,
my man's out there fighting for his life.
Yes. And then when it come to the point where she had to make the decision who to pop, it was only 2 left. So he's like, all right, you gotta pop a balloon. And she started walking towards him. We had that balloon that about to pop that shit. This motherfucker ran away. The balloon.
He said, you can't pop
He
mine.
said, not this way. He just ran. Everybody started crying. Like I'm saying, this episode is wow. Like, wow. Like I said, you gotta go see this one. Like, it was so good. It's like a classic Pop the Balloon or Find Love episode. This is what has made it viral. It's those moments where it's just like shit just organically just go left. And that's like, there's a lot of meat in the middle that I didn't spoil it for you guys. So there's a lot in the middle. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, this episode, wow.
Okay.
All of them, it's just funny shit.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Check that one out, folks.
Y'all heard it first here. Go check out episode 52 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love on YouTube. And if you ain't got nothing else to do, you can check out the live one on Netflix. Yeah. But just know,
definitely a top 10 episode.
It ain't gonna hit the same on Netflix.
Yeah, the Netflix ain't a top 10. I'm talking about the YouTube one. Top 10 episode for this last one, episode 52. But Netflix, do your thing if you want to. But I'm doing it because it's work. So understand, I'm going to be watching.
All right, bet. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, that is our show for today. We appreciate y'all listening, watching. So go out and like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you feel about this episode and about the particular segments that we did. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side. And with that being said, Ayati,
stay casual.